Okay, this is what happened on Resurrection Sunday. Fast forward tayo Next week on Easter Sunday, kunya na yung talk about the suffering and death and crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Okay. Madilim-dilim pa ng unang araw ng isang linggo, pumunta si Maria Magdalena sa libingan ni Jesus. Naramdaman niyang naalis na ang batong nakatakip sa libingan. So, before, yung mga bangkay ay nilalagay sa kuweba. So, hindi nililibing sa lupa. Sa kuweba, and then they roll a very, very big stone in front of the kuweba. I don't know if that's normal practice or ginawa lang yun ng mga Romano para hindi nakawin daw yung bangkay ni Jesus. Kasi nung si Lazarus, pinuhay muli ni Jesus, wala naman yata nakasulat na may malaking bato. Tama ba ako? Yes. Okay. So, dito, ine-expect nila may malaking bato. Pero pagdating nila, wala na. Kaya laki-laki mo. Dahil dito, si Maria to dahil dito, patakbo siyang pumunta kay Simon Pedro at sa alagad na mahal ni Jesus. Sino itong alagad na mahal ni Jesus? Si John, si Juan. Okay? Si Juan kasi yung mahilig tumihip kay Jesus. Siya yung laging nakasandal, siya yung laging lapit-lapit. Okay? At sinabi ni Maria sa kanila, kinuha nila ang Panginoon mula sa libingan at hindi namin alam kung saan siya inilagay. Okay, so, desperately, Mary Magdalene went up. Sina Pedro at ang kasabing alagad, so si Juan, ay nagpunta sa libingan. Kapwa sila tumakbo, ngunit si Pedro ay naunahan ng isa. Yumuko ito, si John, at sumilip sa loob ng libingan, ngunit hindi pumasok. Nakita niya nakalagay doon ang mga telang lino. Ano yung telang lino? Yung bangkay ni Jesus ay pinalot sa tela. Ang nadatnan nila, tela na lang. Wala na yung bangkay. So kung ikaw, you're going to steal a dead body, you're going to steal everything, di ba? Hindi mo na, okay, tanggalin muna natin yung balot, tapos ibalik natin, akawin natin si Jesus. Hindi ganon. If you're going to steal, you steal the whole thing. Pero yung nadatnan nila, para bang magic, parang, disappear yung bangkay, natira na lang yung tela. Okay, so, saan ako? Verse 6, nang dumating si Simon Pedro, tuloy-tuloy ito pumasok sa libingan at nakita nito ang mga telang lino. So si Juan tumigil, si Pedro dire-diretso. Si Pedro ano yan very impulsive. Yung banat ng banat, di ba? Gusto lumakad sa tubig, tumalon sa dagat, lahat na lang Ito, pumasok sa libingan, di maliisip, pumasok sa libingan. Nakita yung mga tela at ang panyong ipinalot sa ulo ni Jesus. So yung tela na binabalot sa ulo, hiwalay yun sa binabalot sa katawan. Ang panyo ay hindi kasama ng mga telang lino, kundi hiwalay na nakatiklop sa isang tabi. Pumasok din ang alagad na naunang dumating, susunod si John, at nakita niya ito at siya'y naniwala. Hindi pa nila nauunawaan noon na si Jesus ay kailangang muling mabuhay ayon sa kasulatan at umuwi ang mga alagad sa kanilang mga tahanan. Si Maria, so umuwi sila, si Maria ay naiwan. In English, in my English Bible it says, but Mary stood outside crying. Si Maria ay nakatayong umiiyak sa labas ng libingan. Habang umiiyak ay yumuko siya at sumilip sa loob. May nakita siyang dalawang anghel na nakadamit ng puti ang nakaupo sa pinaglagyan ng bangkay ni Jesus. Ang isa'y nasa gawing ulunan at ang isa naman nasa paanan. Tinanong ng mga anghel si Maria, babae, bakit ka umiiyak? Sumagot siya, kinuha nila ang aking Panginoon at hindi ko alam kung saan nila inilagay. Pagkasabi nito, napalingon si Maria at nakita niya si Jesus na nakatayo roon. Ngunit hindi niya nakilala si Jesus. Tinanong siya ni Jesus, "Babae, bakit ka umiiyak? Sino ang hinahanap mo?" Akala ni Maria na ang kausap niya ay hardinero. Kaya't sinabi niya, "Ginoo, kung kayo po ang kumuha sa kanya, pakituro nga po niyo sa akin kung saan niyo inilagay at kukunin ko siya." This is one of my favorite verses in the Bible. Ikunta ako. Sabi ni Jesus, "Maria, can you imagine? One day I want to see Jesus and he's going to say my name." The first time I read this verse, I still cried. Because Jesus knew her name. And she said, "Mary." Close kasi sila di ba? Mary followed him around for 3 years or more. Thank you, my dear kid. Jesus knew his friend. He said, "Mary." Sabi ni Jesus, humarap siya sa kanya. Sumarap siya at kanyang sinabi sa wikang Hebreo, "Rabboni," na ang ibig sabihin ay guro. Sabi ni Jesus, "Huwag mo akong hawakan sapagkat hindi pa ako nakakapunta sa aking Ama. Sa halip pumunta ka sa aking mga kapatid at sabihin mo sa kanila, naaakyat ako sa aking Ama at sa inyong Ama, sa aking Diyos at sa inyong Diyos." Kaya si Maria Magdalena ay pumunta sa mga alagad at ibinalita sa kanila, "Nakita ko ang Panginoon," at sinabi niya sa kanila ang mga sinabi sa kanya ni Jesus. Wow, can you picture it in your head? That morning of Resurrection Sunday, ano kaya yung nararamdaman ng lahat ng mga alagad? What do you feel when your faith is shattered? Okay. Anong nararamdaman mo pag nabigo ka sa taong pinaniniwalaan mo? Nangako sa'yo. Tapos, in the end, wala pala. Yung mga disciples, sabi nila, ito na yung aking hari. 1 week later, yung hari, pinatay. Yung haring nagpamultiply ng minatay, nagpagaling ng mga may sakit, ang bilis-bilis palang patayin. Anong nararamdaman mo? You put all your hopes and dreams on this Jesus. 1 week later, he's dead. When you go to the grave, wala na yung pangkal. Anong mararamdaman niya? What do you feel when your faith is shattered? Sino yung makaramdaman mo? Na you feel God let you down. Ako maramdaman ko yun. May makaramdaman. Umamin tayo. Sometimes we feel like, worship pa ako dito. Sa ministry team ako. Dumarating ako every Sunday. Complete attendance. Ito lang nagagawin mo sa akin, Jesus. Yung pinipray ko, tagal-tagal ko nang pinipray. Wala pa rin nangyayari, 10 years na. Maybe that's how some of the disciples felt. I put some of these verses up. This will be in your devotional reading because there are many different accounts of the resurrection. Ang binasa ko ay nasa aklat ni Juan. But in other accounts of the resurrection, basahin niyo lahat. The complete story is, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb with other women. She was with Mary, the mother of James. She was with Joanna, and she was with Salome. In another Gospel of Mark, it said the other women. So ang nakatala na pangalan, 4. So at least 4 women went to the tomb to anoint the body of Jesus with oil. Okay? Yan ang ating kwento. Ano ang matututunan natin dito sa Resurrection Sunday? What do you do when your faith is shattered? In Luke 24 and Mark 16. Sige. You can go there, but I didn't put the verse anymore. In Luke 24 and Mark 16, nakasulat dyan, when Mary and the other women went back, kasi they went back to the disciples. The apostles did not believe the women. Okay? So they went back, yung mga babae, hindi sila naniwala. Bakit? They thought it was nonsense. Nakasulat yun sa Bible. By the way, in Israel, makinig kayo, in Israel, back then, women were considered second-class citizen. Okay? Ang mga lalaki talaga, yung pwedeng mag-aral, pwedeng mag-minister, babae hindi pwede. And look at what Jesus did. He appeared first to the women. Grabe si Jesus, no? Inaangat niya yung status ng kababaihan. So, the apostles did not believe the women. Siguro feeling nila, ay, babalitas lang kayo. Anong sinasabi ninyo? Kalokohan. Paano mawawala yung bangkay ni Jesus? Ang laki-laki ng bato. Sino mag-move ng bato? Okay? And then in Luke 24:12, when Peter looked and he left, nakasulat sa Luke 24 verse 12, he did not know what happened. Okay? Naguluhan si Pedro. Makita niya, si John naniwala. Si Pedro naguluhan. Hindi niya alam ang nangyari. Some people, when their faith is shattered, they become discouraged, confused, and some people stop believing. May kilala kayo ganito? Or baka napagdaanan nyo ito? Okay? In our how many years of ministry, hindi ko na alam, maybe 30 years, we have seen people come and go because nabigo sila. Nabigo sila kay Lord. Kaya, huwag na lang, sayang yung aking faith. Sabi nila, sayang yung aking faith, huwag na lang. Okay? But, when you word the but, can you say that but? Whenever you read the word but in the Bible, it's either may kasunod yan ang good news or may kasunod ang bad news. Okay, but for today, may kasunod ang good news. But, look at what Jesus said. Next slide. Does Jesus really not understand you? Because he told Mary, woman, why are you crying? Who are you looking for? Napaka-gentle ni Jesus. Nakita niya umiiyak si Maria. Kinonfort niya. Ladies, gusto niyo bang pag umiiyak kayo yung mga asawa niyo, lumalapit sa inyo? Hana, I'm here. Gusto niyo yun? Wala yata may gusto? Gusto niyo ba yun? Kasi yung kamay na gusto niyo. Okay? Kung kinocomfort kayo ng husband niyo, umiiyak kayo eh. May problema ka, lalapit yung husband niyo. Okay, I'm here. I'm here for you. Husbands, gusto niya ng mga women. Comfort. Gusto namin ma-comfort. Ayaw namin yung, ano ba nangyari? Kasi ganito. Eh, kasi kung hindi mo yan ginawa, hindi na sana yan nangyari. Ayaw namin yun. Okay. Gusto namin comfort. And Jesus knew how to comfort Mary. Why are you crying? Who are you looking for? John 20, verse 15. Next slide. Jesus understands our pain. Go. Okay? When you feel like your faith is shattered, when you feel na bigo ka sa Panginoon, naiintindihan na ni Lord. Naiintindihan niya. Hindi siya galit sa iyo. Naiintindihan niya. Ang sasabihin ko lang sa inyo, when you feel like that, huwag kayong aalis. Because Jesus is still our firm foundation. Amen? Huwag kayong aalis. Sabihin mo sa katabi mo, walang iwanan. Sabihin mo sa kanya, nandito ako para sa iyo. That's why we gather here, guys. We need to support each other when things get rough. When we experience disappointment. I know I will have somebody to run to here in Yukon. I know it. Kayo, do you know it? Sino yung tinatakbahan niyo dito pag may problema kayo o nabino kayo? Pakipoint ka. Sino yun? Sino yung tinatakbahan niyo? Ay, mga tao dito, wala kayong tinatakbahan. Okay. Sana yung mga mag-asawa nagpo-point sa isa't isa. So, dapat yun ang mga tatakbahan. So some people become discouraged, confused, or stop believing God. But, ito na yung but. I have good news. May verse back nito, the women. So the women, Yan. Matthew 28 verse 8. It says, so the women, that's Mary, Salome, and Joanna, nakita nila, nasa na yung bangkay? Confused sila, but the women hurried away from the tomb, afraid yet filled with joy, and ran to tell his disciples. Grabe. Pwede ka malang afraid pero masaya at the same time. Because Jesus is mysterious. Hindi mo talaga malalaman lahat ng kasagutan in this lifetime. But stay and wait. Stay and wait for the results. Okay? Afraid yet filled with joy. Pwede namang afraid, tapos na. But afraid and filled with joy, they ran back and told the disciples. Sabi ng disciples, well, okay, but they did not care. In fact, Mary stayed behind pa. No? Then next, ano pa yung but? Next slide. But Peter, gusto ko yan. The disciples did not believe, but Peter. Sabi mo, but Peter got up and ran to the tomb to see. Of all the disciples, si Peter lang. He had hope. Peter had hope. Si John sumunod. Okay? Nakipagkarerahan pa nga eh. Tumakbo si Kuya, tatakbo na rin ako. Okay? But Peter. Next, yung ERV, that's easy to read version of the Bible. I like that easy to read version. Sometimes, I go to that pag gusto ko ng very simple interpretation. Okay? Next, but Mary. Sabihin nyo, but Mary. But Mary stood outside the tomb crying. Ito yung umalis na si Peter at si John. Naiwan si Mary. But Mary, afraid yet joyful, stood outside the tomb crying. While she was crying, she bent down and looked inside the tomb. Tingnan nyo, Peter and Mary, pareho silang sumilip. Pababa lang tayo, look down. Siguro yung kuwebang may steps. Ano yung gusto nilang makita? I don't know, maybe they wanted some glimmer of hope. They were hopeful people. I want you to be the but. Okay? Gusto mo yung but Melvin. But Mark. But Lodin. When the whole world nagkakagulo, but Newcomb stayed faithful to the Lord. Gusto mo yun? Gusto mo yun? Because one day I want the Lord to call me by my name. Gusto mo yun? Next slide. Some people choose to continue to hope, to love, and believe God. I want you to look at the word choose. Sabihin mo, choose. Importante yung word mo choose. Kasi, tayo, pag mataas na ang emosyon, yung emosyon na yung nagbibigta ng desisyon. Tama? But, if you really know who God is, you must choose to continue loving, hoping, believing in God. Because He is not dead. He is not dead. And in 3 days, He rose again. Even though they were confused. Guys, we should choose. Santabi muna natin yung mga emosyon. Okay? Yung mga tampo-tampo. Tampo kay God. Tampo sa isa't isa. Choose to love God and each other. What's my next slide? Jesus said to her, Mary, but go, tell His disciples and Peter. Ano ang response ni Jesus sa mga taong makukulit? Ayaw umalis. Gusto siyang makita. Look at the response of Jesus. He called Mary by name. Itong go tell His disciples and Peter, you will find them in Mark 16 verse 7. Naka-encircle yan sa Bible ko. Ang nagsasalita dyan, yung anghel. Sinabi ng anghel sa mga babae, He is not here. He is risen. Go tell His disciples and Peter. Bakit kailangan disciples and Peter? Kasama naman si Peter, di ba? siya sa mga apostles and disciples? Why? Do you know why? You want to know why? Aside from relationship, Peter denied Jesus 3 times. Naalala niyo? 3 times. Hindi ko kilala si Jesus. Hindi ba kilala mo? Hindi ba si Jesus, di ba? Ang daming manites. Ikaw yun, di ba kilala mo si Jesus? Hindi. 3 times. Okay? Peter was feeling so guilty. He was feeling so bad because that's the last thing he did before Jesus died. So can you imagine yung bad feeling mo? Na, what if the last thing you told somebody you love was, nakapakailan sa'yo, and then the next day, that person you love, patay na. Oh my God, that's terrible. You know what? Jesus wanted to assure Peter. That's why pinasabi niya sa Samuel, go tell his disciples and Peter. That's why sa Bible it says, Mary Magdalene went straight to Simon Peter. Right? It didn't say she went to Matthew. It didn't say she went to Bartholomew or whoever. She went to Peter. The angel said, go tell his disciples and Peter. Next slide. Okay. The response of Jesus sa mga taong makukulit is, Jesus knows us by name. Grabe. Jesus knows your name, Jomar. Jesus knows your name, April, Amber. Alam niyo yan. Sometimes you think God is so big, let's pray to God, bahala na. But no, Jesus, God knows each one of us by name. Lalo na pag mahilig kang sumiksik kay God, He will call you by name. Wow. Are you blessed this morning? I'm so blessed preaching this message. God knows your name, guys. So stay. Choose. Choose. Sabihin niyo, choose. Pinipili ko. Pinipili ko magpatuloy. Sabihin niyo, pinipili ko magpatuloy. Kahit nabigo ka na kapatid, piliin mo magpatuloy because resurrection is coming. Next, part 3, pagtagumpay. So Jesus rose from the dead. Nagpakita siya sa kanyang mga disciples. He went inside the room while they were eating and he had communion with them. But this story I will tell you is what happened the 3rd time na nagpakita si Jesus. It's in John 21, 1 to 14. So on this day, listen up.